Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to my 1000 subscriber special. So today I'm doing a Q&A answering some of your questions about, I don't know, just anything in general. But before we get into that, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's hit the subscribe button and everyone who continues to watch. It means a lot to me. I know 1000 subscribers isn't that much in the grand scheme of things, but it's still pretty cool. And that also means the next big milestone is 10,000 subscribers. So that's what we're shooting for next. Got my laptop here with a bunch of screenshots of questions, and now I'm gonna go answer them. So a few days ago, I asked on my Instagram story for people to send me questions for this video. So I'm gonna start with those first. If you wanna follow me, my Instagram is @_Will Delaney. Congrats on 1K. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I have no idea. 5 years is such a long time. I also feel like no matter what you expect to happen in that period of time, it's gonna be different no matter what. So I don't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow and seeing what happens. Pancakes or waffles? Waffles. I actually got 2 pineapple on pizza questions. I don't mind it. I don't know why it's such a polarizing topic. It's just a bit of fruit. It's not my go-to, but I don't mind it. Like, I'll eat it. How'd you get so damn good? Born this way? If you learn another instrument, what would it be? I don't know about another instrument, but I do just want to get better at guitar because, like, I can play it, but not that well. So I don't know. I kind of just want to focus on that and sort of just getting better at the songs I like and stuff like that. Do you have any pets? And if so, can you please take some cute pictures of them? So there's actually 3 little creatures living in our house. We got 2 cats. The orange one, his name is Charlie. The black one, her name is Jingle. And we also have a dog, and his name is Murphy. They are all very cute and also equally annoying. When to use 24, 30, 60 FPS, 1080p or 4K, and what situation and scene would you use them for? I think that completely depends on what kind of camera you're using. As far as 4K or 1080p goes, like for YouTube, I should shoot 1080p, but that's all this camera does. That being said, I feel like if I had a camera that could shoot 4K, I probably would still shoot 1080p because it's just YouTube. Like, do you really need to see all the pores on my face? But if you have the ability to edit 4K footage, like you have a powerful enough computer and you have enough storage to handle all the extra space 4K takes up, then shoot 4K if you can. I don't know. As far as frame rate goes, just choose whatever you like. I shoot all my videos in 24 frames per second because it's the most cinematic feeling with as far as motion blur goes. I never shoot 60 FPS footage with the intention to play it back at full speed. The only time I'd shoot 60 FPS is if I'm going to slow it down to 24. People say like fight scenes and stuff are better at 60 FPS because like the fast motion stuff gets captured better. There's not as much motion blur. So I guess I can see a use for that, but I don't know. I don't like how 60 FPS looks normally. It feels too much like a reality TV show, and I prefer my channel to feel more like, honestly, I don't know, but just not that. What's your dream job? Ideally, traveling the world and getting paid to take photos and videos for people. That's the dream. Maybe that's where I see myself in 5 years, I don't know. Okay, moving off of the Instagram questions and onto comments from various videos of mine that nobody knew were gonna be in a video, but I'm putting them in my video anyway. Hey bro, I'm using YouTube for a long time, but never got a chance to improve my quality, so help me here. Which mic are you using? I've actually gotten a few questions recently. I just did a video about improving your YouTube production quality in general. You can watch it over there in the eye. In that video, I talk about what microphone I have, and I still got a question on that video asking what microphone I use. It's the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, but for all future Gear questions, all of my equipment has always been linked in my descriptions of all my videos. So just, if you're curious about, if you're like, oh, what lens is that? What camera do you use? It's all in the description, okay? Yo bro, let's get you to 1K subs so you can get some cash. This is a really funny sentiment to have in a YouTube comment. For those of you who don't know, who haven't done YouTube ever, in order to monetize your video, YouTube has a threshold of you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within the last year. So technically I don't qualify. I do, now that I have 1,000 subscribers, I meet one of those thresholds, but I still don't qualify for monetization because I think I'm just short of the amount of time, the amount of watch hours I need. But I also don't plan on monetizing my videos as soon as I can, especially if I'm only going to be making you know, $50 a month or $100 a month or something from monetizing my videos. I'm not really interested in putting, let's face it, annoying ads on my videos if it's like, if I'm not gonna really, you know, gain much from it. Basically, I want to avoid for as long as possible sort of tarnishing my viewing experience with ads, I guess. I don't know how else to word it, but I personally find YouTube ads very annoying, especially like mid-roll ads. And I get it's not nearly as bad as like television ads, but even if this channel starts to like kind of blow up, I don't plan on monetizing with AdSense. I would rather do things like Patreon or like having merchandise, like things like that, where people can voluntarily choose if they want to support me, but they're not just forced to sit through a bunch of annoying ads. Is there a special reason why the LED lights are flickering in the outro? So this was in one of my recent videos where I was showing these LED lights over here, and they kind of had a flicker to them. That happens with a lot of LED lights, and they aren't actually flickering, in case anyone's ever experienced that before. The way to fix it is to lower your shutter speed, make it slower. Because what's basically happening is lights have a refresh rate, just like a monitor or almost like the FPS of a camera. Lights aren't actually on all the time, they're constantly flickering, but just at such a fast rate that we can't see, which is a really oversimplified version of it, but I don't fully understand it, so I'm not gonna pretend to know a bunch about electricity. But basically the reason there's flickering is because the camera's shutter speed is going faster than the refresh rate of the light, so it's briefly capturing the light when it's not on. So if you're recording LEDs and you're having that issue, just make your shutter speed slower, and that should fix that. Are you using the 50mm f1.8 in this vid? For the most part, I shoot all of my videos on my 16-35 f4 lens. That's what you're looking at right now. This is almost zoomed out all the way. We're at like 20mm right now. This is if I zoom in all the way, so this is 35. But for YouTube purposes, I don't think I would use this lens at 35 for a video like this. If I want a more zoomed in video, I'll use my 50mm lens. So if you ever see a more cropped in shot of me, like usually I use it for my tutorials and stuff. If you ever see a more cropped in shot of me with a really blurry background, that's the 50mm. But otherwise it's probably the 16-35. Bro, how you do that B-roll of your car? Those past couple of vids of my car where I did some like B-roll sequences was either handheld or on my glide cam. And you can actually get some pretty smooth handheld shots. I like to record them at 60 FPS, slow them down by 40% to 24 frames per second, and then also use warp stabilizer on them in Premiere, and that usually gets a really smooth effect, so that's what I like to do. Hey Sheldon Cooper. So I had to look this up because I don't watch Big Bang Theory, but this is the really annoying character in the least funny sitcom ever. Also, I look nothing like him, but I don't know if this is a compliment or not. Thanks, I guess. That is all the questions I have for you guys today. If you have more questions, you can leave them in the comments. I do read all my comments. I'm not a big enough channel to where I can't do that. So I do read all your comments. I might do more Q&A videos like this. They're kind of fun. So if you leave enough questions in the comments below, I will probably do another one of these. But thank you guys again so much for 1,000 subscribers, and let's get to 10,000 now, right? If you guys do enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, and you can subscribe if you want to see more. All my social media links are in the description. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.